Bana chikolo kinakorera izoba ningo rutayayo rwanje no kugamba n'abantu ababutosha ndi kuraba omubebembezi babo muno ba councillors abanash kuganira izoba okumanyisa abantu ngo bushumankuzi nibutukora kubi munonga twena nabone bakora kubi omuntu oshobora kuba no guro mbazi ogwawe ogwabana bawe ogwashenkazi ogwabazire bawe ogwambazi gona gushobora kuba no government konka kwa sente ne baziba zo kugura mbazi hati wo wabire no bika sente zo kushobora abana ninga zo kombeka inshu yawe kandi wasitomu omuguro mbazi so abantu bine kumanya ngo kushumankuzi no bashasha so bimuke baburwanisa obundi bajya bakiriwa sente oza kuronda Minister of Finance Minister jazati tukazohereza konka abantu president kweze ngunza kubaho uruguto bomango ne sente zo ruguto bazisireki bazohereza. So that's why tubanza tugaruka hanyuma mu office to investigate abantu byo bakamba bishire so twabaraganisa no bakamba byo tuza kubigira kandi
campaign yo akora asokorera mu yagwanso
ha obu trillion no mu nyankoze mbazita bata mbweno obutabarwa so obutabarwa ito tukakora okubuririza ka ekitongore cyanje kinkwebembera twashanga ngu erihanga niriferwa obutabarwa 10 omurujungu 10 trillion buri mwaka ombushumankuzi hati bwenda kucyetegereza nizingana ne sente zona echweka 50% eze sente zona estukurunda no muihanga omishoro mwen sente zona estukurunda no muihanga omwihangeri omushoro ihe bichweka echweka 50% nibaziba. That's how bad it is. Obutabarwa kwikumi kandi tukachikosomo tukachiburiza through research.
Umuntu wa hansi campaign arikwesa tukura ngo yagumara gushoma kuzumva.
Umuntu wa hansi abanza amanye nguwe uwe nibo bakwibi uwe ko muntu akwate kinega cyo ndikumwenda ho kora akwate kinega wamanya ngo bibinkiwe ubwe oze kurata umushuma umuhehe ibintu byawe ubugarure nicyo kishani icyo umuntu uwibe sente zawe yayombe kenjo hati ninye polisi owo kuibe sente za government so no jana mutabarizo witu nitumuronda sente kora biri yazitungira umuhanda mirungi tikine tab konka atakwasa kunshobora eyihire sente zo kombe kago maju zo kugureje motoka ari umukozi wa government then nabane kizibuna nyowe nimbaza ku mutwaro mu koti ninga ntubimwaka ntubiguza sente ntuzigarura mu inshaho ya government dero baze guro mbazi abantu bareke kubona abana no kugura mbazi kandi bahiro mushoro ko kugura mbazi so abantu bino kucimanya abo bushumankuzi nibashashura umushoro emirundi 2 bakashashura umushoro government eteyo mbazi konka baza mu irwariro hatari yo mbazi kandi bagenda bagura mbazi kandi ambazo kubagura hariho umushoro so omuntu ashashura umushoro emirundi 3 abo bashumankuzi bake nyendo mukunyipurikiza ukwate kinaga utandike kureba buri muntu urukora mu government ayine bintu bingi kandi atakwetegereza sente akazi yahi tumutuzironde tumbuze yazihire yatakwasa kucishobora abo kwana okora mnoga emirimo wana okora business ntuza kuzo mu URA nitureba returns zawe no shashuro mushoro wana okora business ntuzo mu URSB ntukureba ngo ine companies or director no company yawe neho omushoro nekora bweti ntuba ntukureba ngo nokora konka utari mu URA toha mushoro tori mu URSB tore handikise iyo business do gikorera ngahi erukugamo ibyona comfort zone abaroza tibakwatako because they can afford the medicine, because they are driving government cars, the bad roads don't concern them, the cost of fuel doesn't concern them, but corruption can get you from your comfort zone. One day, the building can collapse on the school and your child is the victim in that school. Because through corruption, they recruited an engineer who is not qualified. Corruption comes in many forms. They will recruit an engineer who has got fake documents. Bam recruiting okuzimba somero, azimba somero, omwana omwatudde, essomero bwe ligwa isanga omwana wo. Gwalowooza nti corruption tekola ki? Even if it is a private school, it doesn't have to be a government school. It can even be a private school. So corruption has no boundaries. All of us are victims of corruption. But as patriots, I'm here rallying all Ugandans to say no, enough is enough. If everybody says no, we can win the war. If we don't say no, netubeera abalabalya n'obutono bambi kubanga bakutumye okuletayo sente nyingi n'oleetera mukawo miliyoni 10 n'akuwaako 2 nga naawe bbiri z'okoze eki z'oliddeko. But when the building collapses on your child, it's because you ate 2 million shillings. Because of you are the one who brokered that deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have said that I have listened to everything you have said. But my campaign, and I'm going around the country, it is to recruit all Ugandans to say no to corruption, to report corruption, to have a mindset change. Because people glorify corruption. If you see omuntu yakafuna omulimu getting rich quickly, ogwene muterero mungaro batandika okumweta boss n'obujesi abokuba yagigahara omyezi 6 obuya tuge sente zaki za government mweta boss muterero mungaro glorifying corruption. Hata ogata kuiba mweta kifera ngumurusha tikomo kugira ngutanga biyogo nebusha amaziringa aketana na government taine naje. There is no salary ya government wano. Esobozi omuntu okuzimba mall unless you get a mortgage or you have some family sources or some other sources of income which you should be able to justify. But most people, they become rich. Those who are working in government, people in the public service are stinking rich. Not because they are very hardworking, not because they are very clever, but because they are corrupt, and we glorify them and cheer them on. Instead of saying, that is a mindset shift that we need to start asking. So, I hope that I will tell you one story. It's not a walk in the park. It is not a bed of roses. Ejja kubeeramu olutalo lw'amaanyi bwe mulina okwerekereza hakiri omuntu omwe we yarugaho from those that are corrupt. It is a tick yakola ki yarugaho kandi musa kukwata munonga population enhance okubegesa balekeraho to glorify na nekyo kiwatamu kya campaign okubahera n'okuhera tiba mukubasha basente almost, I think we're going to add that ingredient in our campaign. Tell the public, because for us, you know, teaching on a karuru. For us, we are going to tell them, stop corrupting abantu. You, the public, stop corrupting people, stop asking them for money. Let me tell you, in Kampala or in Uganda, where I'm coming from, the opposition politicians, they didn't spend money. No, it's not as if people must always have money. You all know what happened in Uganda. There was a wave. Somebody there, yatandika campaign, let me tell you, Museveni muntu mubi akulakulanya Western. Ale tagala Baganda. Baganda bakola ki? Agala kuba. Where did somebody started the propaganda? Propaganda. Eh? For some reason, the way they packaged it was an ecology. They took up ground. So, NRM lost elections, not because the opposition had more money, but because they had reached them, the heart and the soul. Somehow there's a message. I'm a victim of that message. I stood in Rubaga North and worked in Rubaga. Nobody, I think, has ever worked like I did. What I did. If you see, but I worked, and everybody knows that I did. But I lost an election to somebody because they are saying to call NRM. Not because they had money, not because they had more money, but because the ideology or message they took abantu. So we must find a message that reaches people. We must find that message that took a grassroots. Museveni won this war, the Bush war, RCC, Nimo Mwabili. Mukani Chizaga made said, no kugira ngo bakaika, they reach the people with the right message. Me, I remember the first days, there was no corruption. Because the president said, no corruption. So, much more than saying that Satan is corrupting government, I think we need, as a country, and for us as the IG, we are leading the country to say no. And the message we are telling people is that you are the victim. You oshashwirirware lyawe eri abaana baabwe eri ashwekazi wawe when will you have develop iwe olikulakulana ddi oli mukukola mirimu gya gavumenti iwe ng'omuntu because of corruption. Fight corruption, sente zawe zirimo mu nshaho gavumenti ereberera abantu because it is supposed to. Awo naawe okola ki okulakulana, but tewali asobola kukulakulana when we are the government. We are one family of government because a few people, and let me tell you how few they are. RBC, in Uganda, we are estimated to be 46 million Ugandans.
We are also, as a team, working amidst inadequate funding. As a city, of course, when it was pronounced a city, people's expectations were very high. And for those ones who have been outside Uganda, thought we are going to become like Kigali in one day. Others thought we are going to become a city like Kisumu. Those were expectations. And even myself, I had also expectations. Because me, I knew Mbara becoming a city. The other one is Kampala, capital city authority. If the mayor is getting 30 million, I'm going to get 15. But if I can bring you my pay slip here, you can get short. So the expectations of people and even us politicians were high. People expected a lot. But the challenge, of course, the resources. And the resources vis-a-vis people's expectations. That is the challenge now. Then, but it is also very important that you begin and things find you on the way moving. Other than keeping seated down waiting for resources to come and you begin, which may not even come in time. And for that one who have started the journey, you can also find him already in Riantonde when you are still seated here, and you will never get him. So for us, we also said, okay, let us begin with the rest, but we are seeing some fruits now. Madam IGG, as a city, we have actually never received any additional funding. Actually, when these things were happening, we had 6 divisions. Just making them 2 divisions was, I thought, how are we going to do this? Where will this be? How we are, you know? But we managed to do that kind of arrangement. We have 2 divisions, Mbarara City South and Mbarara City North. But the funding still remains the same. So the money Nyakaisho used to have, Kakowa and Nyamtanga is still the same. And the money North used to have, Harwe, Kachika and Kamukuzi is still the same. But we said, okay, let us begin. So we have not received the startup capital for this. We are still having that kind of challenge. But this one, people outside don't know this. People don't know this. They don't know that we are still having the same budget like the other one we used to have when it was still a municipality. People want to see things done. But I want to thank the government of Uganda for having brought in this Youth program, and the president himself also fulfilling his pledge of 21 kilometers tarmac, which were done in this city. So when you move around, at least you see the beauty is already. I know you have been at the district. Where is the district located? Where is it sitting? 2 bulls cannot be in 1 crowd. That is how. And I have always said it. Ogun mayor, Ogun chairman wa district kunkle jeriba mutaira, that is out. It should be sorted out. Those are simple things actually. At least if funding is still a challenge, at least that one can be done. We have kept quiet about it. We have cried. We have not gotten any help about this. What are they doing? You have heard this gentleman say, we recruited some staff. We have very many people here who are here redundant. They are working just kangaroo style. They don't have where to sit. To be in an office, but ya nobody will begin to do room. No guy knows that he's report, no corrupt. About city kind of rank. But ya, remember, I'm going to have in the offices, they are very few here. Others are here. They work, Uguachagaho, Orion Jaza, Uguargaha Mutiza office, so the offices now are being shared. That is a problem. It is a problem, Madam IGG, that is a problem. Actually, it's in the Chukunsa, some non get you critical. Never Baba Kugumaria. About district. Mbakora, what are they doing here? Are they serving their voters? No. Actually, they are even disorganizing my voters. I want to go and move around my voters, asking them their needs and whatever. But you find the district staff doing what? That is bad. So please, that is an interest. It is not only me who is having that pain. All these cities have the same challenge. As a omliako kavuyo karukusa nebintu nibigendera mu Madam IGG ijokaza na mwe mukore wa benora makuru. I went and even ngagenda na sharo ujugwa Katari. People came from the Ministry of Agriculture. And these technical people, for them, they cannot even talk. You cross the market and people are outside. Someone who has crossed the market is not known, and you keep quiet. Now you went and opened. Someone I don't know, who did not even pass my office, who did not pass town clerk's office, who did not go to RCC's office. When? Because he got an instruction from the district. A district is, I don't want to know where it is. This is my city. I know my boundaries. Whatever happens, because that's why you said you want to come and have a courtesy call with the municipal leadership. Yes. And actually, if you had called me at the district, the probability would be, I don't know, me going to the district or not. But me, this is our home as a city. Nubahanike bara, uranweta RDC, bara district. Actually, you know what? Bakamtera out. I don't
understand. Who invites?
Those people in Kampala, the offices, I don't know where. Mike, I don't want those people to mix things. The Ministry of Health, manya what? Was a rural rate, manya DHO. It will kill each other here. I don't know you no you two are young or prefer him. What
you are saying?
What I'm saying?
They invite the district, but they don't invite the city.
Yes. So you find a letter goes to, and yet the activities are here in the city. I don't know the confusion. If you never when I talk with you, can you tell you small as I can't move there. I'm a year. You married. Kubaji crossing a Katare Bakam. Ukan Ochimania? In way production office. Yes. Hatubungu Bakazumu, who are district, Irea Gambra to Miroko Nebia Sirum Jenim Chinjabakatai. Does that person know how that market came into existence, the allocations and all those things? No. Do they know who gave them the market? The market was given to vendors of Mbara City by the president himself. And it is us who gave the allocations to his people. So someone, when another we should be changing. Kumkwata na mbweni mntwaleka. Nuka bishara bakajangora bishara ni mamia milioni mwali. Nkashara ubuntu yanu makumiana nkajangu milioni makumiana ndi yakuza famu yanje. Kuka they have never been here again. But that one, that kind of coordination, we need to streamline the working relationship. The district should be a district, a city should be a city. Then another thing is, another thing I think really is the meeting to the local government. Konkaroka challenge coming, which we had here. Actually, we had a challenge of a delayed project of Woosmeat, which is here. I want to report to you, Madam Ajiji, that at least now, Nobajango Chokura Rahu, Oyejekahu, Chokura Rahu, Oyejekahu, at least now there is asphalt. There is asphalt. Chorus Mwene Ruku. In Gutozona's row chorus, Zona Tquabantum. Engineer, eh? Here. Is in another workshop. Car. Stand up, why GGR Yaha, the check of Mustang. In Gutozona, zero chorus. Zone. Asphalt now. At least now. They are working on the walkway now. They are moving. But the challenge, we are not saying that man has done us a shoddy work. No, we are not complaining about shoddy work. The contractor, Bartprix. He has not done us a shoddy work. That one we need to agree. Chichirze, tukatera ganduru, ngumartprix at Korire umurmugwebchukura. Our worry has always been delay. Trade work. Trade work. Trade work. Why trade work? One. Itokwagambre na womnonga bashanga ngo mushijo ayinebizibiye nko muntu ningira nawe arabigambre na hano nkagira ngo nangwa namwe yo kuntunga no bwire kunkani wo bunavuna uza kutware turabe turya bo kuyambara uko contractors, let us help them. We put some funding as government of Uganda. We say this is money which is there for our local contractors. And in case of ABCD, a local contractor can be helped. Konka nyoko na rebere chorus yazaho. Na shabarango mwiguru ntuno na kuzo mwiguru. Konka chorus na rebere kizireki yazaho. Ekintu kyabe kiri Major Victor Bwana was can't scaring every person. So now that is that. Then there is another thing which comes as a result of inadequate funding. Inadequate funding of mwe tukupatirana naba tukabakozesa mistakes ninga tukabara no kuzibakozesa ninga naba kazekozesa. One, arogo kushanga twatunga emergencies isitine numna nambwe nukorutindo rwakatete urugose ndutwara abantu umwe ndwijagarikana mutwara. Kandi I want to tell you, Madam IGG, that even as of we talk, we look for money because that area is growing at a high speed. As you are going to Isinja, there is that bridge. We wrote to government, to Ministry of Works. We have wrote letters, several letters. Give us money. We put a bridge for Katete. But the government says they are also planning, of course, you know. They also lack some funding, I think so. But that bridge, as of now, when you are here, should we close it for 5 minutes? You can see what can be in this city. The traffic that passes through that bridge, temporary bridge, is very, very, very big. I was here talking to my people here. The engineers said, for us we are tired with Katete. And for that matter, we are going to cross it. You cannot cross it. You can't. And actually, there is nobody who should think and actually dream of crossing that bridge. We should be dreaming of how to temporary. Temporary for people to cross. Because we cannot stop that development. You cross and people come and passing arumenda or zakutwara mabari Katete or zakutora kuri yandi yanari. Mbweni mwachi manyecho na chigamba na mkama wanyaro na mbweni wo twetwagambe nguru ne sento ziteho kujyo mbweni kwabo otumanya wa jiji are na chigamba bari ya oyanjaro ningo gendo rukuri ayanjaro ninga genda rukuri. It was raised because another thing, the population at times na yo kumurukora temporary bacheza n'abantu nangwanyo ni basasi banubuja ngo batachini. Konka times they are also very hard to manage. People managing people kandi kana managing people aba bakabasubara hanga wenka hati nabo ko kujiro tochita ho kibaho ngwaha ngwesete bazirya rero basibana kutuo kachebezi yarya nariya najiribo ndurukushari tukundire kumutari kumkama. So please, but at least we are looking at how to handle emergencies. But
this road the mayor was talking about, they are given to a person without him. And this person may not do this work. Yes. We have had he failed here, we have had he failed there, we have had he was blacklisted there, we have had. Then we sat in the meeting with him and the town clerk. We said, what can save us? PPDU has already made mistakes. There is a law. You can put a political review, administrative review, and reject this person. That's what was done. The town clerk chose people, sat, threw the man out. The following morning, the town clerk was transferred. Completely transferred, now by you. Now, the other town clerk coming in, will he fight corruption? No. I'm always around, I've been around for some time, for a very long time. These town clerks, these chief administrative officers are forced to be corrupt. When these people are what? Auditor General's office. Yeah? They find you with a clean record. I spent this, you can see that. I spent that, you can see that. I spent that, you can see that. When you will be disturbed to death. Now they have learned. Are they coming? A person. Let's go away. The person, no more questions. No person, you are clean. You will go to police, you will go where you. They can't fail to get a mistake. So when you hear that team coming to the district to audit, they are coming to pick a man and go. I think you need intelligence. There is another committee from Parliament, very honorable. When they come here, within 30 minutes, everybody is arrested. Within 40 minutes, everybody is out. And chapter closed. How can you investigate a matter in 10 minutes and close the chapter? They have arrested these people, this one and others. They have arrested them for 20, 30 minutes. When they cough. So at times we come here and deceive ourselves. We are fighting corruption. We are fighting corruption. We are fighting. Eh? Now we are going to sensitize the people to be patriotic, to tell us who are those that are corrupt. They will kill them. These innocent Ugandans have no powers to save themselves. Today when you take me to police there, instead of sleeping there and I have my ammunition, so I will give and come home. Now my question is, for all this long time, haven't those messages been known? Those messages, that they have transferred a town clerk because he has fought corruption, and it's not known that the committee has gone there, have come with nothing, and they intimidated and arrested the people. Why don't we follow them and also investigate? Okay, this committee was here yesterday. Town clerk, we are told you were arrested. How were you losing? Okay, bring your books. That's when we shall fight corruption. We are not in. Bite us. Bite us. Bite us. This one they were talking about is biting. By then we would all be committing crime, but these priests intimidate us, you go to hell and we fear. Though hell is not there, but you die and go to hell. And we fear. So, in my request, can you bite? And seriously bite. And by the way, when you come to preach in the church, you must be a Christian. You can't fight corruption when you are corrupt. First, be free of corruption. Corruption will go.
Itarayamba paka mwasite na tambura ikichi. Konkora buri minister every day bamuhamoto. Hamu corruption ikichi. Na wese sikuzire. Ate sikuzire kuno gasindikira hatu bokare bakazumuza. The education department, I'm the secretary of education. I would never gone to any school. Tinyene ntambura department yone vulnerable amashomero tuze yututa mwana no muri yokwe at least mu manyangu emirime minje ya kampare mir moteriyo. When you compare my salary with the member of parliament, okare sente zo muntu akutunga kampara okare sente kutunga kandi nsi mu community, things are different. Mwenjira ngo okwayimu kampara kandi twabatire mu bwesije mwagireyo muri yabacyara bakugamba abo kwika munywano witu muzeyi witu tata muje nkonka hanso, things are not moving. kandi ekituma bitakutambura abantu nokuba batiine bikwata ekindi mugire interest baba bari mu budgeting. If the section was given 10 billion kampala bakazibaga nitwamba ntikwezi kandi zikukora you move around ukaramba shomero ukarebenga ubutura with the little money we have really we are doing well. Okara Museveni akemera kiyanga musharanga kushomu kama uyanga munywano witu yajangu 1 billion each entity. Konka woman is to achieve. You can't believe. Sichiyoko sichinyame. Nka this quarter tunjere 0 shillings for loads. Achi when izo issues njangu musemu mujere interest mumanye. Kundenda ayijiji ninza kubuza mbarra hati kandi batunjere sente zikingana ki hariyo ki you sit with us as you have come wijo mbusinje nyona shemererwa nabo ko bantu batwongera nkamizi bantu bagatuhereza kugeyongera umwazi yo turabara mumunameyana RCC tumango izoba twararwe mazi. I thank you very much and always come.
Tugenda ofisi hata rozeni kwenye mgura nacho